Joe in real life. So, still feeling flat today, but honestly not too bad. I decided to have a little fun and just start at 135 and ramp up, 10 pounds, one rep, all the way up, as high as I can go within reason. I got to 215, it felt okay. I could have got 225, probably even 235, but I just thought, I already feel flat. I already feel beat up. What's the point? That's good enough. And honestly, it was a great workout. I feel really good about it. I was talking to one of my commenters about taking a mini deload, or I like to call them a soft deload, where I didn't deload this week, but I really didn't go for anything. Maybe a little bit early in the week, but otherwise, it was just chill. It was just a middle-aged white dude getting under a bar every day for no reason that really matters. And that felt good too. Like, it was nice to recognize early that I wasn't going to change much this week, that maybe I'd already done some changing. And I could let it go. And just kind of have fun, just kind of give myself a little break. So here we are, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm kind of checking in. I don't really have much to say. I live in America, so we have the ICE movement happening to our immigrant and even non-immigrant population, and it's pretty depressing. It feels ghoulish. It feels like we're teetering on the brink of actual fascism, that despite all the hyperbole of the last 8-12 years, that it's actually happening. And yeah, that feels terrible, without any question, however you might feel about it. And I do recognize that there are good arguments on both sides of the aisle. Also terrible arguments, mostly on the right side of the aisle, but digression, A woman getting shot in the face and a 5-year-old getting detained and a 2-year-old getting detained. These aren't reasonable law enforcement actions. They're just not, But I stand in my house, I stand in my gym, I stand with my family, and these are things I can touch. I have an impact on the life that I've built and that I choose to share, and not much else, A lot of people are up in arms, again, on both sides of the aisle, trying to take action, trying to course correct a ship that, depending on your point of view, is either rearing off course or isn't going far enough. I'm not going to do any of that. I got a little boy and I got 2 other kids, and they need my love, attention, and guidance here on earth. I'm not going to fight an ideological war with anyone. And it isn't because I don't care. It's because I don't believe it's efficacious. In fact, I'm sure it isn't, And that's a hell of a place to stand. I don't think your vote matters. I don't think your protest matters. I think that the only way that this all shakes out is bloody, and I don't want to be near it when that happens, So I got political. I was choked on what to talk about in this 6 minutes, and that's where I went. These are my peace moments. These are my quiet times down in my dungeon. It's a cold, blustery day in the south. We're a little too far south to get hit with this storm, so it feels good. And yeah, I come here for solace, not to stir shit, So I guess the little bit of shit I just stirred notwithstanding, whatever your political views may be, I hope I haven't alienated you, because I mean this sincerely. I don't care. I'm not an ICE agent. I'm not in politics. I didn't even vote last go around. I don't give a shit at all. Like, I'm touching my phone right now. I touch these weights in the video. I'll go upstairs and touch my family. I'll cook them food, you know? You start banging on my door with threats of unwarranted arrest, we're in a gunfight. But other than that, you know, we're good. So, hey, I kind of rambled and I think I contradicted myself, but also, I don't even care about that. This is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Honestly, I do. Be good to each other out there. Do the best with you and yours and what you can lay hands on in the real world. And I'm going to try hard to do the same. Till tomorrow. I think I'm going to start my week regular tomorrow. I think I'm going to start, try to actually get some lifting in. So yeah, until then.